he thinks, so he has no evidence for what he thinks.
So,
Same can be same can be applied for what Bong said right before him, which was how this is going to bring on the destruction of us all. Oh, woe is us, the people.
I agree. Let's move on.
Let me
Are
say
there
that
any new people?
the price of gold per ounce right now is $1,813, and the price of silver per ounce is $22.64.
Yeah, and that's non-metric. Silver should be higher. They're purposefully holding the price
That's
of silver back.
extremely manipulated prices. If anybody were to invest in something, I would say silver would be a good bet. Because at the end, if the price of silver drops, right, it's only being manipulated. It's just going to swing back because doesn't everything want to revert back to its natural order? Everything wants to revert back to the mean, right?
I would agree. I'd say gold has a bigger chance of dropping than silver. Silver is like a sort of a bottom, right?
Yeah, silver is
it's
really
about,
low,
do you
manipulated
need
low. I
silver or
wouldn't
do you
invest
need
in gold.
gold?
Silver is like that middle income person. You know what I mean? Like, it's not out of the reach. You know what I mean? It's for the common person.
Yeah, but I'm saying if I was a rich guy, I would invest in silver because I think it's manipulated, held down on purpose. Because isn't there always like a ratio? Like I think it used to be like 16 to 1 for a gold ounce to a silver ounce, and now it's like much higher, right?
You're
And I
talking
want to
about
say
metal.
that, like as far as gold being
You're talking
inflated,
about metals.
if you guys remember, not even 10 years ago, platinum was higher price than gold, and for some reason they flipped. Gold became more viable than platinum, and gold is 1,800 right now, and platinum's only $1,000 right now. So it's like it flipped. Like, and platinum's a lot rarer than gold, but for some reason gold's more in demand, so it's higher. So that's, I think, manipulation. Platinum should be higher than gold. It's
The
$1,000,
metal,
$1,014 per ounce.
metal.
Per ounce.
Even the computer chips or the material and the metal chips. I don't know. Is it palladium? Is it plat? I don't know the real name or the exact.
I'm talking about
Is
platinum. I'm not talking about palladium. I'm talking about platinum.
Yeah,
Platinum
I
and
know,
gold
I
and
know.
silver.
I'm talking. Okay, gold is for the human, for the genetic of human. The gold is blinding. Actually, anybody, even the babies, when they say gold, they recognize gold. Okay, but when they say palladium or say any material, other material, they don't recognize it. But the gold is gold.
Honestly, I
I
don't know
know
what you're
the
talking
silver.
about.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. Sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, I know in some tribes in like the Islamic areas of the world, like the Bedouins, it's forbidden for men to wear gold because it is a
Yeah, exactly.
feminine thing,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah. And why you didn't you mention that? Can I be aware?
Well, because you're saying how people can identify with gold as what it is, right? And I think the reason why it catches our
By
eye so
saying
much,
baby, yeah.
yeah, I think the reason why it catches our eye so much is because it's shiny and it looks like the sun.
Even any human being. Okay, don't say religious. Okay, a human being. Okay, a baby just born. I don't know for whom. Maybe a Jew, maybe a Christian, maybe a Muslim, maybe a Hindus, maybe whatever, atheist, whatever, don't believe. I don't know, but I'm saying the gold is not the precious, but the safest currency in the world, actually.
Actually, it's fairly toxic to us.
Toxic.
Not so much women.
Yeah.
Parts of the
Women
world,
can release a great
It's
deal of
toxic
heavy metals.
ethically.
certain cultures never seen gold. Like my culture, the South Pacific Polynesian people, our currency, and we still say it today, is food, clothes, these kinds of things that people make. Stuff, I guess, bartering. But it's usually food. Well, you don't really. It's more for gifts, and the gifts are more political because nobody's hungry, nobody's starving, nobody's homeless. But there's no gold. There's no currency. So the currency or like stuff is gifts more than you know what I mean. It's about maintaining relationships. That's weird. Gold and money. I was like, what's this? Oh, it's for getting stuff. I was like what? Like
Do
cars?
you feel
It's
it's
like
do you feel it's
that's the
worthy?
thing
Do
is,
you feel it's worthy?
well, I think I might. Well, I guess he wants you to answer his question, and then I'll.
I think gold is objectively beautiful. I think that's probably true. Maybe there's some metaphysics to that.
I
Well,
prefer silver.
I just think that you know, things like your debit card or things like cryptocurrency. Yeah, it doesn't bother me that there isn't something linked to it because with the blockchain, like the currency is the people. That's what we've always been. Hello, that's
yes,
what we've always been. We are the currency. It's not the gold. It's not the. It's none of that.
yes.
We are the currency.
And that's why there's slavery.
Yeah, that's it. You nailed it, man.
Exactly. And whoever deals in the souls of men, which is the currency, right? This is Mystery Babylon.
That's politics, huh?
Goosebumps. Shit.
No, it's the whole way we live, the sedimentary lifestyle of cities and homes.
The people, yeah, man.
It's a
Got real
mystery on how this civilization started, and it has its origin in the land of Babylon. I mean, it's right there in plain words. I mean,
God so loved the people.
Is that the flat Earth room?
Yeah, on most days.
Almost that.
On
Okay.
most days.
On most days. Okay.
Yeah.
And now we are discussing. Okay, very good. I'm into crypto actually, but I'm just have more knowledge from you guys.
I mean, exchanging different topics makes it more interesting, There's nothing wrong with that.
My favorite person. Fuck. Hello, man. Save me.
Save us.
Who was
so
that?
anyone
His
here
vault.
believe they live on a ball?
Highly skeptical.
A ball. Is that a rhetorical question?
Am I able to touch this
Wait.
ball?
I don't
Can
know.
we
A lot of people
verify it?
say get on the ball. But then again, I also hear people say I'm on the level.
And Nirvana said that he was on a plane. And they wrote a song called Plateau.
Actually, that was a Meat Puppet song. It was a cover, but still, yeah.
Oh, thank you for correcting me.
No problem.
Nothing at the top but a bucket and a mop and an illustrated book about birds.
Plates are for food, though. Food goes on plates.
What the heck are we talking about?
Upturned edges.
The Earth.
Ah,
A flat
I figured that
plane
part out, guys. Come on.
with
How are they
upturned
going to take the name
edges.
Picard?
We're talking about how little evidence there is of the spherical Earth.
Little. You mean like atomic? So little we can't see it?
Yeah, because we can go to the beach and see the curve, can't we?
No.
I wish.
Yeah, then
Sure, you can.
I don't think there's any evidence. Because if there was, I wouldn't be a flat Earth. Or I wouldn't be whatever we
Hang
are.
on, a guy in Japan just said he went to 50,000 feet in a special plane, and he definitely saw the curvature at that height. Though he said we can see it at 35,000 feet, which is the height that we fly. But since he flew at 50,000 in a special plane, that he can see it. So
Well, he's right about something. There was something special about that plane, right? If it got that high, it was probably aerodynamic with curved windows.
So he saw curvature.
Oh,
it just wasn't
damn!
Earth curvature.
So that means the horizon dropped down, right? Like he was looking down at a ball.
Is that what
According
he
to him,
claimed?
yeah, he had proof. Yeah.
Show me the proof.
Yep.
This for a picture, but he didn't have one. But
Poof you.
just
Hey,
take his word for it.
You mean he poofed
So
up
he
there?
had to tilt the front of his plane down, right? So he doesn't fly off into space, right? Like that's what he was seeing, looking at, right? Like, oh, I better.
In that argument, he says that he just flies at the altitude, and that keeps them curving around the sphere.
50,000 feet, we'll start flying off into space. Okay, I thought it was a lot higher than that.
hey, you guys mentioned Jim Panda a second ago, and I just wanted to say something.
Yeah, I was
Like
in there
2 nights
earlier.
ago. Yeah, 2 nights ago, I was in there and just, talking to people about, debating about this and that and the flat earth and other subjects. And I thought it was really funny how this one Glober was in there. It seemed like a teenage kid, like he couldn't have been older than 20, however old he was. But it was hilarious how Jem had exactly the same problem as I was about to try and debate him about curvature of the earth and whether or not it exists or not. As we were beginning this discussion, like this other guy gave him the same problem that a few, like 2 or 3 other people gave us in here, which was that, that kind of brain in the jar kind of thing where he's saying, oh, you can't know anything. There is no such thing as knowledge. Like this guy was literally saying, there's no such thing as knowledge. Everything is a belief. And so I was saying to Jem, because the whole reason why it's brought up is because at the beginning of the discussion between me and Jem, or Jem and I was saying to him, so we need to first establish the difference between belief and knowledge. And so I was saying okay, so you can believe your dining room table is 5 feet long and 5 feet wide. But then when you measure it, for sure it's 5 feet long and 5 feet wide. And he was like, yeah, sure. That's the difference between belief and knowledge. So yeah, you can know something. And that other guy was like, no, you can't know it. You can't know for sure. Like your eyes might be off or the measuring device might be off. No, you can't know that for sure that your dining room table is 5 feet long and 5 feet wide. And it just ended up breaking off into a discussion where they were just basically telling him, like, dude, you can't say you can't know anything. I just thought that was funny.
He's talking about fractals. 5.00000. Who knows how many zeros, right? But it's not 5 feet. So I think that's what it means. Like,
he was literally saying like, oh no, you can't know anything for sure because your eyes just might be deceiving you, even if it seems like it's 5 feet by 5 feet. You just can't know anything. It was just like
That guy was
crazy.
The very statement of you can't know anything is a knowledge claim.
I'd be like, Yoda disagrees with you. Master
That's a paradox, right?
and there is difference between a circle and a ball. It's all round, huh? And secondly, I won't debate any globe because I was a globe before 4.5 years, maybe. And I will say I will say the same that will anybody globe will say. I see it on satellite. We see it on TV. We see it on movies. We see it. We are just manipulate. We are just take this knowledge and don't ask. It's globe and when I became a flatter, no, everything is different now for me, and I think for a flat earther, and then I don't want to debate with actually with a globe head. What is my benefit to convince him? Nothing. I am not in a club. I'm not in a bet. I believe in my believings, and he believed like he taught. Thank you.
There's two reasons to debate globers.
If they're receptive, I mean, you got to pick your battles, right?
There's the reason that people can hear you. So if you're in a Discord, not for the person who's being stubborn, but for the people that are listening, they can hear your arguments. If you articulate them well, they can identify with either or.
Okay, believe on globe. So what?
Second reason is because you're learning how to debate better, how to articulate your facts better. So you're improving your presentation. That's the second reason to do it.
So what? So why? So why?
To become
Not
better.
so what.
To become a teacher, a mentor. To learn your
No,
facts.
I don't want to. I don't want to be a teacher. I'm just. I know it's a flat. That's it.
That's up to you.
So, yeah, I know it's. I believe it's on me, and it's for me, and it's. I'm good with that. Then